What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the video. So, the thought might have, and I mean might have, just crossed your mind. What am I riding these days? Well, in this video, I'm basically gonna break down my setup and tell you why I ride it. So, I think the most reasonable thing to start off with would be the deck that I'm riding. Now, you guys probably know from my past setup videos that I only ride Next Level decks. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I really enjoy like what the company does, and I really enjoy their boards and the shapes of the boards, as they're like a very nice in between shape for the type of skating that I like to do, which is like technical skating, manuals, grinds, and impact. Basically everything but transition. So yeah, this is a A25 Next Level deck, specifically in the graveyard graphic. And I've been riding this board for about a month or so. I posted a setup video where I set up this board a month ago, and basically since then I've been riding this board. And in terms of razor tail, it's not too bad, but it could be better. That's like 1, 2, 3. That's like 3 plies right there or something. And some marks in the tail, board slide marks, trying to practice my nose slides, and some nollie trick marks. Before I started riding Next Level decks, I rode like honestly anything that was at my local Zoomies. Like my first board, I got it off Facebook Marketplace. It was like, the brand was like Dukes or something. I don't even know if that's like a real skate brand, but I'll put it up on the screen somewhere here. So I rode that one. And no, actually before that one, I had a Walmart Tony Hawk one, and then I got the Dukes one. And after the Dukes one, I got a Blind Complete for like, I think it was like my 13th birthday or something like that. And I rode that for like a year, which is pretty good considering like that lasted that long. But at the same time, my skating wasn't that good, so I wasn't going through boards as fast. And then after that one, I got a Baker board. It was a 8.0 Baker board from Zoomies. And I rode that one for like a year or so. And then I remember I switched it out. That was the board before I started riding Next Level boards, because in the summer, like the summer after that, because I got that during my birthday, in the summer after that, I made a trip down to Nova Scotia where Next Level is located, and I stopped by the shop and I picked myself up a Next Level board. It was just a blank one, but I snapped it on a lip slide. Yeah, ever since then, basically I've been riding Next Level boards. I'll put like pictures up on the screen of the different boards that I've had. So, in terms of trucks, what I'm riding, I'm not gonna go too in-depth into these because I've already made a review about them. It is my previous video. I'll put a link to it in the description. But basically, these are the 149 Jamie Foy Thunder light trucks. Before these trucks, I've been an indie guy. I've been skating independent trucks for like 2 years prior to that. They were actually like my first set of trucks. And just recently, I decided to switch to Thunder. There wasn't any really specific reason why I wanted to switch. I just wanted to try something new, because with me, if I don't try a product in the span of me wanting to try it, like I'll have time periods where I want to try something out new, and if I don't try that product in that time period, then I'm probably never gonna try it. Like if I had waited longer to try these Thunders, I probably wouldn't have tried them, honestly. So I'm pretty glad I made that switch to the Thunders, because I'm really enjoying them now. And I'm probably gonna stick with Thunders until something changes my mind. So for wheels, what I ride now, these are the Spitfire Classic. Not the Formula 4, but the classic formula in the classic shape. One of my friends sold me these for 15 bucks, which is really good considering that normally these wheels go for 60, I think, or something like that, or 40, somewhere around there, but not as expensive as the Formula 4s. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed with these wheels. I never really made a review about them, but the one major difference about these wheels is that I felt compared to Formula 4s is that they're just a little bit slower. That's probably just because of the material that they're made out of. Like, they're still made out of urethane, but like the formula is different, so that probably has a big role in the speed of the wheels. Yeah, other than that, like Formula 4 or even just like Spitfire in general have been the only wheels that I've tried, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed with them. I'm probably gonna stick with them for a while because I really have no complaints about them. But usually I'll switch between either the classic shape or the conical shape. Not the conical full, but just the regular conical. I kind of want to try the conical fulls, but I don't know if that's going to be too much of a hefty wheel for me, because I like to flip my board a lot, and having a nimble wheel like the classic or the conical is very helpful. So if you guys are more of a tech skater and you guys use the conical fulls, let me know how they work, because I'm curious to see and try them out. I forgot to mention, but these wheels also are, or they were 54 millimeters, and they're 99 Duro. So yeah, 54 millimeter, not Formula 4s, but the classic Formulas, Spitfires, and the classic shape, and 99 Duro. So, for grip tape, what I'm rocking these days is, of course, Mob grip tape. I was a Jessup guy for, honestly, like the first year or so of my skating, and then I decided I had that urge to switch to Mob grip tape because I heard a lot of good things about it. And honestly, I'm not disappointed, I can tell you that. I like a grip tape because I feel like that's what the point of grip tape is. Coming from me, I'm ass at gripping boards. Like, as you guys can see, there's a wrinkle in the board or in the grip, and that's the second time this has happened to me. So I feel like the fact that Mob grip tape, even though I got a wrinkle in it, everything else was fine. Like, it's a lot easier to like apply down, and it's a lot more flexible than Jessup grip. Jessup grip's a lot more stiff and almost brittle feeling. So yeah, I like Mob because it's a good grippiness and it's a lot easier to apply. So for bearings, what I'm rocking is Bones Reds. For only one reason, is because they're affordable, and actually not two reasons, because they're affordable and they're good for the price. Like these, I've been skating these honestly, I think for almost a year now, and I've cleaned them obviously, and I spin like this. Yeah, they're honestly pretty good after a year. Once again, these are the only bearings that I've skated. I haven't skated any other bearings, but I do want to try like Bronson bearings. But for now, like so far, I'm pretty impressed with these Bones Reds. This is my second set of Reds, and they haven't let me down yet. My only complaint with them is that sometimes the caps, like especially on these bearings since they're quite old, the caps, or like the lids for the bearings or the shields, they start to fall off, and then every once in a while you'll just look at your board and it'll be loose in there, and you just gotta kind of poke it back in. But other than that, in terms of like speed and durability and longevity, these bearings are probably the way to go. And then for hardware, honestly, I can't tell you what kind of hardware I have because I have multiple hardware. I think the front two screws are independent screws, and these are supposed to be the gold ones. And then the rest of the screws I think are just Shorty's screws. All of these screws are Phillips head, by the way. I'm not sure what length, but they're pretty long, or they probably stick out quite a bit on forged leather base plates, so I feel like they're maybe like 1 inch or so. But yeah, hardware isn't really a big concern to me as long as they're not stripped, and as long as they're Phillips head, I'll ride them. So yeah, that's basically what I'm riding nowadays. Hope you guys enjoyed.